So it says, are we ready to go live? I'm thinking, yeah, sure. Let's do it.
We're live. We're ready.
Let's do it. So let's see here. It is Tuesday. What date is it? October 6th.
Yeah, October 6th, Paula. And this is a great day because it's what?
My birthday. It's my birthday. It's the day that I chose to walk this planet, to be born, to be with all of you. Oh, and there's a train coming through right now. I don't know if my mic is picking that up, but it's like tooting for me in a good way, tooting.
Sydney always says that when a train goes by, she says, they're going to Hogwarts.
Oh.
Every time. She's like, everybody's off to do some magic today.
Going to Hogwarts. So cool. Where is Sydney today?
She is downstairs in her new apartment.
Oh, nice. How does she like that?
Loves it. I've spent and had some great friends come and help me, and it turned the entire basement into an apartment. So she's not going to sleep down there. Obviously, she's not living down there by herself, but has everything. Has a little kitchen, has a bed and a living room and a big library and play area. And so, yeah, she's downstairs with her support team today.
Nice.
So good.
All right.
Yeah. Nice. So I want to start by talking about celebrating birthdays. But first, we should probably introduce ourselves a little bit.
Oh, yeah. There could be some people who don't know us, right?
We just get in the whole like, hey. So, yeah. And we already have a couple people saying hi. So, Raymond's on.
Raymond.
Jody. Hi, guys. All right.
Thank you, Raymond. Thank you. I received that. Thank you.
I love it. I am Loree. I am Loree Cowling, as you can see by my name. And, what I really am doing in this world is, shining the light and reflecting the love that's within you. So often we're, we've taken on the beliefs and the programs and the things from everyone around us. And we have forgotten how to see the divine love that we naturally are. And that's where my expertise comes in. So I am an intuitive connection strategist. So I help people to connect with their own inner being, and I help people connect with each other. And, sometimes that takes a little strategy, and it takes a little seeing beyond what you see in yourself. So that's what I love to do. That's why I love these conscious conversations, because we're always connecting into a new space in ourselves that we didn't know we had. And Paul and I get to do this beautiful reflecting thing where I get to see me in her and she gets to see her in me. So that's what we're doing today. Paula, take it away, my love.
Oh, I'm thinking about where I'm at right now, and I'm Paula Hopwood, and I just love chocolate pudding and laughter. And
oh my gosh, that's right.
True story, though, as I lean in. So what I do out there, this is my birthday, and the reason why I came to Earth was to make a difference. I know that. I've known it since I was a little girl. And, I've had some experiences that have helped teach me along the way. And so what I help people do is to leave behind what the world has taught them, what they're hanging on to, what's blocking them from being their true selves. And I help them to embrace their true selves. What is their truth? And get down to that. It's been quite a beautiful journey. And I've met some amazing people. And I see some comments here. Alex is here. Alex is in the house, and Roseanne and Danny Lee. Roseanne's agreeing with me. She's liking chocolate pudding. It's my people. Find your tribe and love them hard.
Chocolate pudding. Should make it the night before and have it for breakfast every day.
I should. So I'm excited. I was just sharing. So I'm doing this challenge, Rise in Abundance, and it's a 5-day challenge, 5 ways in 5 days. So we're on day 2 today, and I led the people through the lesson and everything this morning, and I said it's my birthday, and I'm excited, and I want to share it here too. I shared it there just now. It's a long story, kind of twisty turns, but I went through a lot in my life. Everyone has a story, and a lot of the times when you shine light, it's because you've known the dark. And I certainly have had my fair share of dark. And my story is about 20 years ago, not on my birthday. It was back in August. I actually left this earth and had a near-death experience. I committed suicide and left. And that's when my whole life turned around, when I saw who I really was. When I left behind all the weight from the world and I went up into the white light and I saw who I really am. I saw who everybody is. And I had these amazing truths, just like they just were truths, and we aren't made to be weighed down by this world. We are here to shine. We are love. And we cover ourselves up with stuff, right? And to break free from that. So this is a celebration of, my choice as a soul to come to the planet. And I'm celebrating you, to every one of you, Loree, everyone watching, whether it be live or replay. You made a decision to come here. So I celebrate you today and every day. I'm just saying it today. And that's my story.
I love it. And it is something I adore doing, is being conscious with people on their birthday, because it's exactly what you just described. You had that profound experience when you left, and saw everybody for their true divinity. And that's why we come. And we forget this, our birthdays sometimes become a place of, where we don't want to acknowledge it, or it becomes a place of obligation to have, a celebration of our birthday, or it becomes all of these things tied into the beliefs of what it means to be born. And often I find that there's all of these expectations and obligations of a parent had a child, and then we must celebrate that birth. And we forget that a being chose to come here and shine their light. And, it's that one place where I try and remind people, and you already are so in it, right? That you chose to come here to shine your light. And every light being, from the angels to the Lemurians to the, all of them are so happy that you came to shine your light here. And they're so singing in the choir of heaven that you are here. So, I love birthdays. I love that you are in that space of celebrating you. And I want to celebrate you today. So I know we're going to have a fun call. And, just want to remind everybody that every day is this glorious space where you get to up level again and go, oh, my soul chose to be here. My soul chose these parents. My essence and my being chose these friends and this space and time and this. And I must be a magnificent divine being of light, or I wouldn't be here. We just wouldn't be. I used to love the conversations around. I had a friend who would talk about how many angels come with us. We have the team of like 1,000 angels. And I think to myself, if there's that many light beings surrounding us, how incredibly brave and courageous and magnificent you were, Paula, to choose to be here. To say, I'm going to be the one, I'm going to go be in that body, and I'm going to go live on that planet, and I'm going to go change the world in my light. Just magnificent. So I'm happy to celebrate you today.
Well, and that's the thing, is that we all come here for a reason, right? And we get weighed down by whatever we picked up along the way. And this is something I learned when I went through that near death. I mean, I did die. I mean, they were doing CPR on me. I was laying there dead, and I went up into the white light and then just boom, came back to my body. The thing is one of the biggest realizations after I realized that we're love. We are literally, that white light energy is love. It is love, and it's within us, right? It's shining out of us, and the more we remove our conditions, our programs, the things we picked up along the way, the brighter we shine, right? And so, but the thing is that we came here for a purpose. So many people walk around and they think that they have no purpose, but the fact that you're right here on this planet at this time says that you have a purpose. And some people's purpose, we're raising kids, and you're affecting that. Some is to talk to a friend at a very important time in their life. Some is to go out and speak to the masses. Some is to host a call like this, where people can come and share their heart and just have their light shining brighter and brighter. But we all have a purpose, right? And to never think that we're here for nothing. I know when I got so suicidal, it was too heavy. Earth was too dense. Yes, I was being abused. Yes, all this stuff was going on. But the thing is I'd walked away. I'd missed my purpose, right? Like I missed who I was. And so I'll always remember that, because it was a big turning point in my life. And now I help people to see that light within them and help them shine it. And that's my purpose, right? Is to help others shine, to help them buff them up a little. That's not punching. That's rubbing. There's a cloth. There we go. Buff them up a little bit. I just realized that looked like punching. Yes. So yes, Roseanne says we all have a purpose. We all have a soul contract, and that's right. And if you don't know what a soul contract is it's this agreement between souls before we come to Earth. Like, for instance, Loree and I have an agreement to become friends. We even have an agreement to host this call as well as other things. And we have an agreement with you, if you're watching this, to show up on today's call and get whatever it is that you need from this call, right? That you need for today, this day, which, by the way, I want to share something first of all.
Yes, please. Sure.
So I recently saw a friend of mine, and she gave me this book, and it was just, she picked it for me, and she's intuitive. And so it was just kind of cool. And it says, it's kind of hard to read because of the writing, but it says, make today ridiculously amazing. And she's like, make today ridiculously amazing. So I just love it. And I'm showing this book to everyone today, also because it matches my shirt. But, let's coordinate, right? Make today ridiculously amazing. And that applies to every day. Make today ridiculously amazing. So.
Love it. Every day, ridiculously amazing. And when I think of that, every day is unique. So ridiculously amazing today looks different than ridiculously amazing tomorrow.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And I think that's something that people get tripped up in. And it's something that really fits in with this celebrating concept, is that every day is unique because of your circumstances and your experiences and what's going on. So if you try and make today amazing like yesterday's amazing, it's going to be all wonky.
Yeah.
It's
the power of now, today.
I'm different when I haven't slept, and my amazing looks very different when I have had like a week with only 10 hours of sleep compared to, my weekend this weekend. I probably did like 100 flights of stairs this weekend, moving stuff. Your amazing is perfect every single day. So ridiculously amazing, just make that your now.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Sarah's made a comment of any advice for those who feel like they're being pulled in all different directions with their soul's purpose. Sarah, any advice? Deep breaths. Great big deep breaths and ground and center and just let it come in, because it's you're being pulled in different directions because of programming and conditioning, and it's kind of like, I call it chasing the shiny thing, right? Ooh, that looks good. Ooh, that looks good. Ooh, I like what she's doing. I like what she's doing, like intuitively or spiritually in their business or whatever. But what we need to get to what is good for us, right? So the first thing would be to take big, deep breaths, just, filling up your whole body and just grounding yourself and letting it come to you a little bit at a time. It'll be revealed to you. I remember reading a book, Just Enough Light for the Step I'm On. And it's a Christian book, but I've applied that principle to myself. Just enough light for the step I'm on. We're given just enough knowledge, just enough light for where we're at right now. And then also we go through this. Sierra and I were talking recently. I have a course that I do called The Abundant Soul. It's 8 tools to embracing your abundant life. And we actually cover this in that. So that's pretty cool. So the sky is above you, the ground is below you, and the breath is in the lungs. Beautiful. Yes. Yes. Okay. So let's see here. Oh, yes, Raymond, you've had a lot of loss recently. He took a month off because he's had a lot of loss and decided to focus on himself and not worry about others. Good for you, Raymond. I'm going to try and do this in the camera. I'm going to send you a hug. Okay. This is me not being creepy. This is me hugging you. Okay. I'm just going to give you a big hug because, man, your journey is amazing and your light is so bright and it shines even through all of this turmoil that's been in your life and all this loss. Oh my gosh, man. So I'm just so happy for you, Raymond. And I'm so happy you're here today. And I'm happy you're here on my birthday. So thank you so much, Raymond. Okay.
I want to add a little something for Sierra, and I see Heather's joining. Hi, Heather. It's nice to see you this past weekend. I got to run into her for a few minutes. I want to say, Paula, when you said that enough light for the step I'm on, I think that's exactly what I would say is each step. Like I have this visualization that I do in one of my meditations that I share, and it's that I light up the next step in front of me. I, have this open, wide vision for further out, but I don't try and figure out too far ahead. I light up where I am, and then I picture myself stepping onto the next stepping stone.
Yeah.
And then often what I do is I like to go back and see the steps I've taken. I call it connecting the dots, and it's an evidence builder that helps you go, oh yeah, that thing back there lined up to this thing 5 days ago, and then this thing today. They all have a similar theme. Oh, I'm in a path. I'm on a path.
Yes.
Yeah. And then the next one lights up. I actually do a connect the dot meditation in some of my courses, right? Where we do connect the dot and teach yourself to be present on the dot that you're on. Not try and figure out the entire picture, right? Yeah. Breathe into the dot, move on to the next step.
Enjoy the dot that you're on too. Be present. Yeah. I call them breadcrumbs too, right? But yeah, enjoy that time that you're in, because you're so right. Because when we are concerned about what's way out there in the future, we may have a vision of what's way out there, but we're not in that energy yet to reach that. So we have to be present right now, right on that dot. I like that. I'm going to think of polka dots now.
Like polka dots. Or twister, depending on what kind of day you're having.
It's 2020. It's twister.
Those dots are all intermingled. Don't try and get a clear vision backwards because it's all crazy talk. Very cool. I just want to touch on celebration because then I want to do some fun things. Paula and I mentioned pulling some cards, so I'd love to do that today. I just want to touch on celebration. I was having a conversation with somebody the other day, and it's somebody who likes to work hard. They lay out their list of what I'm going to do, and they do it to the end. Whether that's 7 hours, 10 hours, 14 hours, they're like not going to stop until it's done. And one thing I talked about is you have to pause along the way.
Mm-hmm.
You have to pause and create a celebration of the segments that you're in, the moments that you're in. And one of the tools I use working with clients is a celebration partner, like an accountability partner, but a celebration buddy. Where you have this predetermined thing that you're going to call each other up, and you haven't heard from them in a while. What are you celebrating? What's going on in this segment? And especially if you're working really hard intellectually, it's important to pause like every 90 minutes, move away from what you're doing and celebrate all you've accomplished with your heart, with your body, with your breath. Otherwise, at the end of the day, you're going to realize that you haven't been present to your experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. So celebrating this beautiful light, like Paula was talking about, that you chose to be here in your purpose. And you celebrate along the way, celebrate in your day, celebrate every few days. And also, I think Paula and I both know that lots of things that we desire to have an outcome with actually unfold over time.
Mm-hmm.
And it might be like a short time, or it might be like 10 years time, or something like that. And if we have a celebration mindset, no matter when it unfolds, you're in it and you're present in it and you're joyful for it and you feel the graciousness of it. And so that's part of your life purpose here. That's part of that celebrating on your birthday, the magnificence that you are, and reminding yourself to bring that into all the things that you do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's such a big part. I believe in that too. And I work with people in that, celebrating themselves, because as society, it's kind of twisted our views on celebrating, right? And made it about selfishness and stuff, right? When we want to celebrate ourselves, when really, if we celebrate ourselves, everything that you said, but we'll call in more to celebrate about, right? That energy of celebration. Celebration is so big. It's in different ceremonies. It's a part of the ceremony is to celebrate at the end, to come together and celebrate. So yeah, I'm all for celebrating. And I'm going to go buy me some chocolate pudding today or make some. I don't know.
Celebrate with pudding.
That's right.
And you know what? That's what this kind of call is, right? Once a week, we celebrate with each other. To me, you're one of my celebration accountability partners.
Yes.
Because if I'm not celebrating what's going on in my life, I get limited and closed. And I really feel that, right?
Yeah. So. You're one of mine too.
Okay. I want to pull some cards. Paula, did you want to pull some, or do you want me to go first?
Yeah, I'll just pull a couple here. And I'm going to do it out of Earth Warriors Oracle from Alana Fairchild. Let's see if I can get this up there. There.
So good. Oh,
just working the camera today. Look at me go. Mm-hmm. And I just want to share this deck with you all because it's so vibrant and artistic and just incredible. And so I'm going to pull a card for you all today. If it speaks to you, awesome. I hope it does. Ooh, this is nice. This is 26 Amaru, the beautiful place. And I love it. It's got like everything. It's got the animals, the birds, the flowing energy, the moon, fire, volcano. It's got every element like water and earth and air and just beautiful, and wind. Let's see if I can hold that up. There we go. Up for you. Look at that, hey? The horse and the lion. It's got the, the wise sage and the inner child and the flower blooming in a butterfly. It's all about transformation. It's all about our journey. Actually, it's got a celebration feel about it too. The beautiful place. I'm going to now on this book. It has several pages. I'm just going to read the first paragraph because that always seems to speak to me. I'm an intuitive card reader, so what I pull off of the card is what the message is, right? But it's about, for me, this is all about connecting with, and that's who I'm about too, by the way, is I connect with the land, the air, the birds, the fish, the animals. And it's amazing too, this particular card, because horse is big in my life. Not only do I own horses, but I connect big time to horse spirit and lions. So there's no coincidence that I pulled this card. I pulled it for you, but you know what? Really, it's my birthday, so I pulled it for you. It's my birthday, so I pulled it for me. So, the beautiful place, and it's like a celebration. So your dreams of a more beautiful world are not a product of childish fantasy or idle imagination. They are true spiritual visions inspired by the universal heart that yearns for divine paradise to be manifested in all worlds. You have a life purpose to assist in the creation of divine harmony in the world through sacred activism and the expression of your soul talents. Believe that the beautiful world you long for is not only possible, but part of your spiritual responsibility to create. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is me. That's going to be my new introduction now, by the way. I'm going to hold on to this and read the rest of it later. But what I was getting when I was reading it is, yes, it's such a good message and it goes along with what we've been talking about. And it is definitely, if it resonates with you, it's for you. It definitely resonates with me. But I also got that Loree offered me some cards and I need to receive them. So, my guides are like, Paula, rein yourself in.
Oh my God. My guys lately have been like, take some action, do something. Stop being still forever. I just want to check some of these comments. I love Alex was talking about when we were talking about lighting the way. He was like a light bright. You can only see the lights you plug in before you create the whole picture. I'm a fan of analogy, right? I'm a fan of kind of things. And
I'm a fan of Light Bright and Alex. So.
Light Bright. Oh, good. That's going to be our next gathering. You, me, and Alex will be playing Light Bright.
Light Bright.
And Danny talked about her birthday was yesterday. Oh, Danny, I thought it was the weekend. So talked to you yesterday. Didn't even say happy birthday. Happy birthday. And you don't like your birthdays. I've had that a lot in my life where I wasn't all that appreciating my birthdays. And I think some of that can come from the expectation and obligation that those around us put on us to make them feel okay on our birthdays.
Yeah.
We have to celebrate the way our parents want. We have to show up the way certain people want. And we find that wobble. So I'm glad the call's helping.
Yeah. And happy birthday, my Libra sister. Nice. Yeah. happy birthday. And, speaking to that, it's, you bring this up in me. When I was a kid, yes, I had birthday parties. When I became an adult, they kind of dropped off because on my 25th birthday, I went into labor and 44 hours later, I had my first son. So this time of year, and I'm Canadian, so we have Thanksgiving around this time of year. This time of year has always been about my son's birthday and Thanksgiving. So, I don't get birthday parties. I had to plan my own 40th birthday party. I had to plan my own 50th birthday party. And, I just don't get birthday parties. In the last couple of years since I turned 50, my two youngest kids, they're really rising up, and my husband, but so it's never been really celebrated with me. And when I read that and we kind of went into how people look at birthdays, I got thinking about that, and I'm like, I just became really happy about my birthday when I look at it as the day I decided I picked to come out into the physical body and walk. Well, maybe I didn't walk out of my mom's womb, but when I walked the face of the planet, right? When I decided to be here in physical presence. And isn't that a beautiful thing? And that's why I get so excited. And yeah, so happy birthday, my Libra sister. And I celebrate you.
Me too. Me too. I love that. I love the conversation of it because it's true, right? There's times in our lives where we just feel like our birthday's an obligation. And, it's not. It's beautiful and amazing. And I know Roseanne just said she thanks her mom on her birthday. When my daughter was born, my mom gave me flowers. She gave me flowers every year for a couple of years, and on her birthday. And it was the first time I recognized that place of, oh, as a mother, a birthday, this place where your womb carried life and created this space of light and love for another being to come into the world. And so I think that's a lovely thought too. And I do that once in a while with my friends who when their children are having birthdays, and I'll call them up and say, wow, what a gift you are to do that, right?
Yeah. Okay. That reminds me, I need to call my mom because she gave birth to a legend.
Mom, you just rocked it. I love it. That's great.
I love that. I see that meme all the time. Yeah, no, I just love it.
Okay, so beautiful. So I love that you picked a Lana Fairchild deck. So I did too. And when we were talking about this, I use the Kuan Yin deck and the Isis deck. And I use them sometimes in connection together because I feel like they both carry a very different feminine frequency. So the Isis deck always for me, Alex says, what's her number? He's good.
I'll text you, Alex.
We should all call her. Okay. So the Isis deck for me always brings this feminine energy of powerfulness and fierceness, and that part of our feminine that is action and strength and connectedness. It's like a force, right? It's fierceness, and so it's feminine fierceness is how I always think of it. And Kuan Yin deck for me is always in this place of the compassion, the kindness, the ease, and the grace. And I think that they're both feminine qualities that are required. So I see you so balanced in your feminine energy that you intertwine, the fierceness and the grace with just fluidity. And it's so beautiful to be in your presence. Because of that, it's so divinely balanced. So when you said, let's pull cards today, that's exactly what I pictured is I wanted to pull these balance for you. So I'm going to show you what
so cool because look what I have sitting beside me.
I know. And I got to tell you guys, part of the reason I love these two decks is because in the book, it comes with a process.
Yes.
Every card comes with a process. So like Paula, I get most of my information in the conversation and the actual experience of the card. But I love these decks because they allow you to go into process as well. And, it's just nice to have that extra, oh, and here's a way I can talk deeper. So let's see if I can do this way. This way.
The camera trick.
I got to pull this off. I had that over. Okay. All right. I'm going to start with Isis. Nope, that's Kuan Yin. I'm so backwards on this camera. Okay.
We were saying we were going to do this. We'd be holding cards up like this, trying to find our camera.
All right, get a visual of that. And what I want everybody to do is feel into it. So take a nice deep breath. And now feel your feet and picture the base of the pyramid. Just picture the base of the pyramid and your feet solid on the base of the pyramid. And now I want you to picture your heart. Just feel into your heart, breathe into your heart. And now feel the top of your head and this beautiful opening. Now go into your heart and picture coming up from the base of that pyramid, from the base of your feet, these beautiful streams of information, streams of energy, streams, these beautiful lines and like ribbons, beautiful ribbons coming up from the foundation of the pyramid, right up into your heart, like the lifeline of you, the lifeline of your connection to the earth, the lifeline of your connection to the Lemurian energy and the galactic energy. And as all of those beautiful ribbons of information and connection and stream come into your heart, now take a nice deep breath in and breathe it out, breathe up, up through the top of your head, up through the top of that central channel, into the galactic space above you. Imagining all of your chakras and your soul spaces above you opening in this beautiful spiral. Now coming up from your heart, allowing the fire and the power and the presence and the beautiful light that you are to come up through the top of you, out into the galactic energy. And just feel yourself becoming part of the galactic, part of the earth, connected to your heart. And now in the next breath, bringing down from the galactic, the multiverse, all of the coding and information, all of the awareness and connection of your essence. Bring that back down into your heart. Feel the strength and the solidness. And just be there for a breath or two. And then move that energy back down those ribbons, back down those lines, back down that essence into the foundation of the pyramid, into your feet, into the earth. And then just in the next breath, allow your brow chakra, your eye, the eye of Horus, to just open and receive everything that's meant to receive. And know that as you do all of this, that you're stepping deeper and deeper into the pyramid of light and deeper into the vibration of love. That your foundation is always there and the pinnacle is always there. And you always have access to the galactic energy. And then just open your eyes. Just become present again. Yeah, my third eye is like, wow. So Paula, there's these beautiful lines coming. I can see them coming up from like the pyramid and the structure that you've created for your life. And there's these lines coming right up into the pinnacle of your heart. And then it's like it's moved up to here, and then it's streaming like that beautiful golden light that was streaming. It's like you're streaming it up into the galactic, and then it's falling in these beautiful ribbons and streams everywhere. Like, oh my gosh, it's just like you're just like the rays of the sun. When we do that, when we come up from the foundation into that love, into your heart, and then send it out, and then it's like the rays of it are actually touching people everywhere. So it's a, a beautiful, beautiful light that you're glowing into the world right now.
Yeah.
Just, yeah.
I'm still in awe of what I saw during that and the light codes and the lights and whoo. I always love her. Like you said, her cards, even the deck I held up, the Earth Warriors, has the, the process to grow through. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's amazing. And the light that you've seen, and I'm feeling that and seeing it. And
Yeah.
yeah, whoa.
Yeah. I
And
know.
it feels like my foundation is a pyramid, right? Like it's just like I can feel it underneath me. And I'm like, woo, I feel like I'm up there. Like it's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
It is really cool. And,
Pretty cool.
I'm seeing a lot of people now that are creating actual pyramids with specifics like copper and different
Hmm.
crystals and stuff to meditate under. And I know people have been doing that for a while. So we can do that in visualization, right? Is to picture our pyramid around us and above us so that we can have access to that information. And for Sierra, who was talking about what path to take, sit in the base of you, be in the base
Hmm.
and allow just that alignment. All right. I'm like totally, totally buzzing. I thought I'd like pull out the book and read them, but it's never required when you
Yeah.
connect with somebody. So now I want to do Kuan Yin, and the reason is to, balance that fierce action, power centered, aligned feminine energy with the deep compassion awareness that we are. Um, so she's so lovely. Radiant moon of compassion. So I can see in her this beautiful feminine grace and ease. And so I'm just going to hold this up for a minute because just allow yourself to feel into her. Just allow yourself to feel into actually your womb space. Whether you're a man or a woman, you have a womb space, a space of creation. Just allow yourself to imagine that you're sitting on the moon, that beautiful crescent moon, just with the ease and gentleness. Your body relaxed, your arms are open. Breathe into your heart. Now breathe into your womb. Allow your heart and your womb to talk to each other, to find that space of your creation, that spark of your light from which you were born. Allow yourself to go just gently into that light, that spark. And imagine this beautiful, soft moonlight surrounding you as you grow, surrounding you as you connect into who you are. Just feel yourself wrapped in that beautiful moonlight. And allow the communication between your heart and your womb to talk to you about your purpose here, to talk to you about the creation that you sparked, the minute, the moment, the breath that you decided to shine your light here. Allow your heart and your womb to show you your next step, to show you the light that you are, to remind you of this deep, deep wisdom and compassion and kindness that is you. It has always been you. Feel the gentleness and the ease and the grace of your body. Allow it to become fluid and move in the breeze of a summer evening. Just allow that fluidity and the feminine to be present in your heart right now. Your womb and your heart are now connecting and talking easily. Now bring that energy up to your third eye, up to your brow, the eye of Horus. Allow that beautiful moonlight to shine into your third eye and illuminate all that your womb and your heart have shared with you. Allow it to illuminate out into the world, to know that your path is always lit with the light of your creation, the spark of you, and the divine love that you've always been. And whenever you're ready, allow your breath to bring you back to this present space, in the chair you're sitting in the room you're in. And allow yourself to feel that beautiful love that you are. And if you've had your eyes closed, just be gentle when you open them. I love you so much, Paula.
I love you too. And I receive your love. Mm. Mm.
I'm so grateful that today was your celebration day and we got to do that with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like you said in the beginning, our purpose sometimes is just to show up on these calls and know that there's so much love to share and so much love to receive. And yeah.
Yes, and got to share this. I was thinking about that when it landed on my exact birthday, that this happened for a reason, right? And as always, these conversations took us on this journey and to us.
Yeah. I'm so
So,
blissed out in it right now.
right?
Just, you know, that thing that happens, people, when we allow ourselves to fully be in our own love, it's like your essence can feel the vibration of the trees and the earth and every person you think of. And it's just such a lovely way to spend a Tuesday morning.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
All right. I know that you have a full day of celebrating you. So I think this is a great point to end this call today.
Yeah.
You know, just let everybody know that we truly, really love you and appreciate you being here. And I feel you, and Paula feels you, whether it's you're here live or you're later. We can feel the beauty that comes here, and we're so happy to be a part of it always. So thank you everybody for being here. And yeah, I know you can't call up Paula's mom, but you can send out a little, like, she is a legend energy for her. So.
Yes. Yes, I totally agree. And I just want to thank you too for Loree, for leading us through these meditations and this energy, and truly making this a day of celebration. Truly. Wow. And I'm blissed out right now and leaning in and just so happy. So thank you, thank you, thank you. What a great birthday.
Yay.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So I better get scooting. I have some things to do today for my birthday and keep on celebrating.
All right.
So,
We love
thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.